What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of What They Happen. You know, say if you see this face on your screen, then someone did something on social media that we need to talk about. My name is Kwaku Mensa. Welcome to another episode. On the street of social media, a young Ghanaian king is winning. His name is Ace Liam. He's just 1 year of age. And this kid has been announced by the Guinness World Record as the youngest male artist. Yes. So he painted a couple of months back and he has been recognized by the Guinness Book of Records, Guinness World Records. Now, this will be second for Ghana, yes. So just so you know, this will be the second record attempt and announcement or confirmation for Ghana. The very first award went to 29-year-old Abubakar Tahiru, who recently claimed the title for the most trees hugged in an hour. Yes, congrats to him. The second one goes to Ace Liam, 1 year of age, awarded as the youngest male artist for painting. Yes, so come to think of it, those who started with the aim of getting these recognitions and those who are actually getting the recognitions are like two worlds apart. Take Abubakar, for instance. He didn't cook. He didn't grow tilapia, kebab. He didn't do makeup. He didn't go and stand somewhere saying standathon. He didn't walk from Nsawam or Dodowa or Techiman to Circle. He didn't do any of these things. He just hugged trees. Ace Liam cannot string at least 10 sentences together and make meaning out of it. He's just 1 year of age, and as natural as talent would come to a person, he is painting, and he has been recognized for that. Whatever happened to those who were singing, those who were great, let me say it in three. Omo anomo tuntu kebab. Omo anomo tunkovu enimu pons. Omo anomo tumpasa, meaning those who were walking. Whatever happened to them, only God knows. Speaking about recognitions, Guinness World Record also made a comment on social media on their X platform, acknowledging that 3 days ago, last year, this whole mess started in West Africa, starting from Nigeria, from Hilda Bassi, who attempted the longest cooking marathon and actually was recognized for that, I beg to say. So Cookathon started in Nigeria with Hilda Bassi. 3 days ago, it would be 1 year. So my producer, where they listen to me right now, if he had accepted 3 days ago, the kid would have been 1 year today. But that's not the story we are talking about. You get it?
If you don't get it, forget about it.
So let's continue. Congrats to Ace Liam. So so your kid would have been the same age with Ace. If you then he will go win the record so chat. Anyway, congrats to Ace Liam and congrats to Abubakar as well, and anyone attempting to break these records. Now, this reminds me of a Bible verse that says, until you become like a kid, you will never enter into the kingdom of God. So guys, until you become like Ace, who was not forcing anything, your name will not be even my first copybook, they don't go write your name for top self. You get it? Change and let it come to you naturally. That's how you be recognized. Authenticity is key. On to other matters, I understand we all are looking for money. It is the search for money that has put some of us in certain situations. Now, what I won't understand or agree to is you looking for money with greedy intentions. A certain lady is going viral because she decided to tow a certain way, follow who no road. And the road she followed led her into trouble. Moku, go watch this video. When we return, I have something to say.
You have my attention, my ear, my sympathy, empathy, whatever you will need. But I'm listening to you without judgment.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm in great fear and I'm experiencing some level of trauma. My confession is one that is a manifestation of the adage, the proverb, that all that glitters is not gold. I'm a 24-year-old lady and I was working in the nightclub to get some money to make ends meet.
Right here in Accra?
Right here in Accra.
Okay.
And there was a man that kept visiting our club quite constantly. And every time he came around, he would spend huge sums of money. Now, considering he became a regular customer, he became a close friend as well. There was a day that I couldn't keep my curiosity to myself any longer, and I really needed help. So I mustered up courage, and out of curiosity, I asked him to help me out, to make money. And he told me that that was going to be an easy task. He just needed me to have conversations with certain people, and at the end of the day, he would give me money. So I felt that was very easy, like he said.
Of course.
And for the first gig he gave me, we earned 80,000 Ghana cedis, and he gave me 10,000.
Whoa.
I was
For a
super,
struggling girl in Accra, that's
I
a
was
miracle.
so excited. I mean, it didn't take so long to have that conversation, and just within a few minutes, I was able to earn that much. Yeah. I was really, really, really excited. So with time, there was constant gigs being given to me, and I was earning. So I quit my job in the club, and I told him that I wanted in. I wanted to do this full time. I had given up on anything that had to do with the nightclubbing because I felt that I was earning enough with
Money now.
the conversations I was having with the people.
Yeah.
And he told me that that was fine. He's ready to coach me and teach me anything I need to know when it comes to this job. Then he told me that, well, there's one more thing we need to do in addition to these conversations I had.
Okay.
Now, I was still desperate. And, I had tasted what it felt like to be comfortable. Yeah. So I really did not care.
You really wanted to do whatever.
How far I had to go.
Okay.
So he took me, we traveled to Nigeria. And we met a spiritual guide. He calls him Baba, so that's what I call him too. And I was initiated, I was taught everything I needed to know. And I was in the game. I could call myself a boss now. I was earning, I could spend, I was comfortable, I was happy.
Okay.
I felt like I had made it in life. Okay. And one of the things I was told by Baba was that every time I earned, I was supposed to split the money earned into 3.
Okay.
One for charity, one for myself, and then one for Baba.
That's great. That's not a bad
deal. And I felt
deal.
like that was okay. There was no loss, so that was okay. So my first gig, when I went solo, I earned 100,000 cedis.
Ghana cedis.
Miss Nancy, for a girl like me, having to hold that amount of money,
miracle. Out of the world.
It was a wow for me.
Okay.
Everything was going well. So I just had to do my end of the bargain. So one of the days I visited Baba to give him his share of my earnings, he told me that there was one more thing I needed to do. He calls it a sacrifice.
Okay.
And I was to stay awake from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Stay awake?
Yes, for the rest of my life. Miss Nancy, I am
Stay
sleepy.
awake, like you don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
You don't slumber.
I don't slumber. I cannot snore. I cannot close my eyes. Nothing of that sort. And here I am, loving to rest. I love to sleep. And this is something that, fine, in the beginning I thought I could do it, so I started. But Miss Nancy, it's really a lot. I can't sit down and be like, I'm okay with it because I'm
But
not.
you can sleep during the day?
I can sleep during the day after 6. That is okay.
Okay.
But from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., I need to
Whilst
be awake.
people are sleeping.
And Miss Nancy, that is when I'm also tired because I do most of my work during the day. So when I got back to Ghana, I was talking to my friend that introduced me to all this. He was telling me that mine is really nothing because the dog in his house is his life.
Say.
The moment the dog dies, he dies. Miss Nancy, this is where the fear comes in because I was a girl comfortable with the money I was enjoying and all that.
But you wanted more.
I made greed get the better part of me.
You wanted to do solo.
Miss Nancy, I'm really scared. I don't want to lose my life because I really don't know the consequence if I should ever not adhere to this sacrifice I've been told to.
Now, if you listen to this lady confessing, she was a bartender in a club. And a big spender, Odogu money spender, always comes to the club and blow like 50K one night, 70K one night, least 20K one night. It enter in eye. So she went to the gentleman, said, Charlie, I really do not like the bartending I am doing and would want to earn some good money like you do. Charlie, everything went on. They gave you your first gig. Now you're making up to 10,000 Ghana cedis a month, or from one consignment that or one job that you do. 10,000. This lady still, you are not content with 10,000. I don't know what you are using the money for. I don't know how much money you need to be okay. I am sure that as you were bartending, you were not getting more than 5K. And it is fact. I know like a handful of bartenders that are friends that are not being paid like 5,000 Ghana cedis. No. The maximum is like 2,500. And it's even in big clubs in Ghana here. Big clubs, maximum 2,500. Floor manager crab just say now bartender. So you are now getting 10,000. You are still not okay with 10K. You want more. And now they say you can't sleep from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But I don't understand though. This should be okay for you. Because before you started following Who Know Road to put your head under this rock, you were a bartender that worked within that same time space from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So why are you, and I also say when you're scanty, on your bartender home nephew mu, until you want me stay awake within that time. And trust you me, you are not the first money chaser, greedy money chaser to be told to do this tax for money. According to stories we've heard, there are those who have been told not to bath. There are those who have been told by their babalao or their whatever that they call them not to physically give you money out of the money they make from wherever they went for the money from. So you ask for something, even if you are the mother, the father, you are the child, the wife. They will never take out money, physical money from their pocket and give it to you. Seje. They will buy whatever that you need for you. It is sad, Charlie. You guys make society push you into certain corners that you cannot come out from. We all, it not be rosy give any bro. The person that you are seeing spend so much money, just like this lady. She effed around, and according to the chat, she found out that now she cannot sleep. In your dogu, where she follow road, his own is even worse. His dog is his life. If his dog dies, he is dead. Don't let social media, we all are suffering. We all they go through them. Person with the N10K, they go through them. Person with the N5K, they go through them. 715 NSS people, they complain. 5 months, they never pay. You get it? Everyone is going through it. But if you are content with what you have and you are hustling in your own means, you will still live above sea level. You still stay afloat. You get it? That's the, yeah, you shouldn't be okay with the position you are in as a human being. You should always strive to go further. You should always strive to earn more, make more money and all that. But Charlie, if the means at which you want to make the money is not right, it's not worth it. Right now, you can't sleep. So you join the squad where every day, from Sunday to Sunday, they are in the club spending. Yeah. And who will come and hype for you, so you will spend. We'll hype. Oh, we'll DJ for you, so you spend much. Because we have... Hey, sad though. You see someone on social media living flashy life, but if the lady tells you what she goes to do in Dubai to get that money, if the guy tells you what he does in Ghana, in Nigeria, then say some place they Benin. The Benin, he go come. If boys, they tell you how, then they hide from police or the law. They only come out in the night. Then 10 Batman. You only see them in the night. it's not worth it. Because at the end, now you can't rest. The very minute you try to rest, you will rest in peace. This is advice to all the ladies and all the guys out there. Everyone on the social media right now, on the high street of social media, Charlie, be okay with what you have. Be okay. Earn some more if you can. If you can't, be okay with what you have. That's all I have to say, Charlie. Right, so moving on to other disturbing matters. I say disturbing because the video, when I saw it, I was not pleased. Coming from someone who has had so much impact in the entertainment industry in Ghana. Guys, let's go take a look at this video. When we return, I have something to say. If you were doubting if the main character who was holding the microphone performing was Okonfo Kwade, yes, indeed, it is Okonfo Kwade. And now you'd ask, why is an icon like this living this way? And what happened? A lot actually happened. If you've not followed Okonfo Kwade's story, he went through an ordeal that a normal human being without the grace of God or without some social interventions would not survive. But he did. Glory be to God. But leaving him in a state like this, we're excited he's back to the trade he knows how to do. We're excited he's back performing. But his demeanor, the place he's performing, I'm not undermining any location or whatever, but how he looks as he's performing the songs we grew up listening, it's something that troubles me. And it leads me to a topic that almost every big person, and I don't know too many big people, but almost every big person that matters in the entertainment industry that I have met in person, I discuss this thing with them. I ask them, why is it that every entertainer, since I started following entertainment in Ghana, would treat Ghanaians right in the form of entertaining or giving their all throughout their youthful days, the days which they can work and amass wealth, they will do it, entertain you, do everything they can to give you what you deserve. Then they grow old and weary and they would have to come back to beg. It's as if the trade they are into does not pay them so well to be able to take care of themselves when they retire. And they would have to retire with either some sickness that they would need a GoFundMe account to take care of, or they will retire with nothing in their bank account and they'll come back begging Ghanaians to help them feed or pay their rent or to be able to move from one point to the other. It's sad. It's very sad. And it scares me looking at the trade I am also into. Is it that my CV will end this way? You get it? If the leaders are going this way and the people who are already in and are about to hit their peak, they are also scared to think, oh, Charlie, what can I do so I don't end up like this actor, this musician, this director, you get it? This entertainer. What are the bodies doing? I knew they had some old musicians fund, Amworth, somewhere, and I've heard they're trying to bring it back. I'm talking about Musica and Gamro. I heard they're trying to bring it back. But should it end there? Shouldn't there be anything extra that we can do? Should there be some seminars that we can do to educate entertainers whilst they are in their peak, to tell them to save enough money so that they can take care of themselves when they retire? Or is there a way that, even if it's taxing, I know if I make my money, I know this, if I make my money right now, like medical, I've gone to play O2 Arena, Oh, sorry, O2 Indigo. Sorry, O2 Indigo. Not no be. We know Rich Arena yet. O2 Indigo, and I've made millions of pounds. And you are telling me to come and save a certain amount of money so I do not grow and become like artist A or artist B. I'll find it difficult. I'll tell you, you can't tell me what to do with my money. So if there is a means, or you guys can create a means where, okay, we're going to say tax you guys and save this money for future. I think that will automatically to deduct from whichever money that they make, and they won't see it or give you physical money or transfer physical money to you. I think that will also help, because it's sad to see Okonfo Kwade this way. It's very sad to see him this way, looking at how impactful he has been in the music industry. I mean, Peter Fameye has been talking about how he's inspired by Okonfo Kwade's storytelling abilities in his rap. Sarkodie mentions him from time to time. Other great rappers reference him when they are when they are talking about their inspo. And it's looking at him this way, Charlie. Just you see the bones, or you see the bones from the flesh. Where you know be exoskeleton too, but you see the bones from Charlie. So this is the best I can do. Highlight this video, bring it up to speed to you guys, and let you know what's happening to some of our greats. So the big guys out there, this is the right time to make positive impact. This is the right time to announce your presence. It is not about your flashy cars that you buy, the Rolex and the big, you get it. It is not the slay queens, no. That's not how you announce your presence. We don't have to see a scandal about you before we know you exist. These things, this in Yaman kitten way, this is how you make impact. So please, if not for anything, we know you. We don't have to mention your name. We know. Every 5 months, 6 months, you introduce a new car. We know. Your Dogu. Show working. Operation Save Okonfo Kwade. Right, so streets in this wire shit. That's all I have for you on the street of social media. This is what they happen. My name is KING Kwaku Mensa. I'll catch you in another episode, Charlie.